Is it working now? Dang, tripping, man. We're gonna give it a few minutes, man. I'm trying to see if it'll stay on. But alright, let's get this thing on the road here.
A Week 1 showdown between two teams hoping to get things started on a great note. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. He'll start this drive firing. Got his man out of the backfield. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
And this offense talked about coming into the game, creating those explosive plays, being great on 3rd down. Check, check. Both of those plays happen on the first drive, and they come through already in a great rhythm to start this football game.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Oh, man.
I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got the tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. At the end of that play, there is a Nittany Lions still shaken up and down on the field. And the Nittany Lions will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Put 6 on the board. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football, you come in on the first drive and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, And strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
Offense working from the pistol. Hands it off on the counter. Turning it on. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to it. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Mosley. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Pressure coming. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They think there's room to run to the right here. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Well, will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. The short hands, it's Hampton. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Still 2nd down, but now the offense is operating behind the chains. Off play action. Takes an easy one to the back.
Yes, sir.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Trying play action. Bringing the heat. Got him downfield. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw it again, and why not? And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Soft spot in the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Good way to sit down.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the counter. Maybe some room here. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. Going for 6. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he...
Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. Trying to find the end zone. Outstanding tackle to keep him from getting the first down, and they'll get it back.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
There he goes. And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Nittany Lions took those plain headgears, got their blocks, and picked up the first down.
Yeah, and those headgears are a staple, aren't they, of college football? I know exactly what you're talking about, those beautiful helmets. They don't change very much, very traditional. Penn State keeps it simple. Being traditional, running the football.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Leaping grab for a big gain. Just what they were looking for. A 15 at the 13-yard line. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. Here comes the heat. It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Aggressive play calling on that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Might as well stick with him. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
We're already in the 1st quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. The give to the tailback. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. The quick out. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Catch in the middle. It's Schrader. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. Bounces and squirms his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march 72 yards. The Nittany Lions will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Holly's always working the injuries on the sidelines. Holly, what have you got?
Guys, catching up with Coach at the half, their running back has been terrific, playing well so far in this game, but he is taking a lot of hits. He's had to absorb a lot of contact, running yards after contact, but they're going to keep their eye on him and see if he can power through all the hits, bumps, and bruises he's taken here in the first half. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Fires left. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Going the other way, and he's got room. Good gain on the return. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches. And what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
Fires to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Balls and fired complete. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! And they draw to within 3 here in the 4th quarter.
This kicker is mentally tough, man. There are not a lot of guys that would have a kick blocked earlier in the game come out here and make that kick you just saw. That was awesome.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll try it over the left side. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Love the coverage on the back end. The defenders staying right by the receiver and the intended target. And as a result, that ball's incomplete.
Back to pass. It's Ramsey. Here's the heat. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Hey, these wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but, man, it keeps that DB off balance.
Finds his man. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Wants to throw again. Fires to the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
You know, it's interesting. At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Get it out on the screen. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Wants to throw on third. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And with that incompletion, it now sets up a very interesting decision for the head coach, right? You've got a narrow lead. You kick the field goal now, you force the opponent to have to at least score a touchdown to retake the lead. But you can also seize a lot of momentum if you...
Into the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown!
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
If he can make this one, the lead will be 3. Bangs it through for an extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it up with... Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Carter. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Now they'll run it to the right here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
The Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Reads it, fires complete. Could not make his way to the corner.
Screen pass just not working there. And you figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down, 4th down coming up. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
All right, so they fail on that fourth down, but the game is not over yet. There's still time. Defense has to get the ball back quickly. Offense is going to have to score quickly. You have to execute now.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Backed up now, here's second and long. Dropping back, it's Ramsey. Using his legs to buy some time. This is intercepted along the sidelines, but no, he's out of bounds. It's just an incomplete pass. Very fortunate turn of events for the offense. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. He makes the catch. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play has this offense in business.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. To the air on first down. Fires into the end zone. The hands. The feet. He steps his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And that's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. And now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executing in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
He will not get there. Brought down at the one.
You know I got that.
Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Lets it fly. Got it in the middle. It's Carter. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Makes the grab.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Makes the grab on the left. Breaks into the open. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. Under fire. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the score.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On 4th down, looking to pass. A shot toward the end zone. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. First play of the drive comes from the 22.
So we looked up on that one.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the...
Maybe a crease. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Penn State will spend its 2nd timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the 1st down. Here's the handoff. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. The Nittany Lions decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Single back formation, and they give it to him. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be dragged down, but not before. He's put the finishing touches on a win for his team. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Got enough for the 1st. Got a lot of room to the right. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep ball.
It's picked off, and another empty drive. He'll try to take it back.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they've just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership.
Star ACC play. Alright, well. Probably gonna just end it here, man. Check on this. Wow, yeah. jump Notre Dame, trying to catch Oregon. Trying to catch Ohio State. Alright. But yeah, man, YouTube, I'm gonna end it here, man. Please make sure y'all leave a like, you know what I'm saying, comment, subscribe if you're not, you know, share, you know, all that good stuff. Turn on your bells. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. It's probably be in a couple of hours. Cause it's what, 6:43 a.m. So yeah. And by about 6-7 hours I'll be back on here. So until then, catch you later.